Trump gave a wide-ranging interview today and once again proved that Yogi Berra knew what he was talking about because it was deja vu all over again. And the game for Trump is that in between the grandstanding and the bragging and the rambling, he drops little nuggets of the horrible things he's going to do and then gallops on before they can say anything. He did the same thing today. I'm going to show a small clip of Trump casually tossing off, dismantling an enormous American institution and the press doing or saying absolutely nothing about it. So if you were hoping that the National Press Corps learned their lesson from when they failed us with the first Trump presidency, allow me to dash your hopes. Today's press conference was clear evidence that once again, the National Press Corps are not up to the job. Once again, the National Press Corps proved they are incapable of fact-checking Trump, of confronting him, and of having any sort of collective cohesion to get the job done. And what do we expect now of individual reporters when the corporate bosses of ABC cave in without a fight? Trump is even more demented than he was 4 years ago, but he still plays the press corps like a fiddle, and they are absolutely inept at doing otherwise. Now, before Trump drops his casual bombshell, watch him do a classic denial and then start rambling. Keep in mind, Trump's invited China's Xi Jinping to Trump's inauguration and was turned down. So a reporter asked him about it, and this is Trump denying it.
Are you disappointed that China's Xi won't be at the inauguration?
I don't know that he won't be at the inauguration. I mean, I haven't really spoken to him about it. I don't know that, actually. I would say that if he'd like to come, I'd love to have him. But there's been nothing much discussed. I have had discussions with him, letters, et cetera, et cetera.
So to what end does Trump do this? It's more than just saving face. It's so that he can constantly define the social reality we live in. Here is more classic Trump rambling.
Like out of nowhere came the China virus. Out of nowhere came other things we don't want to have. You know, when I left, we had no wars. We had no problems. The Middle East was good. We did the Abraham Accords. We did things that nobody thought were even possible. But think of it, 4 years ago, we had no wars. You didn't have Russia going into Ukraine. They wouldn't have done it. They weren't even thinking about it. That all those cities are destroyed. You know, it's nice to say they want their land back, but the cities are largely destroyed.
And you notice he wanders in and just innocently suggests that Russia should just take the land that they devastated because Ukraine can't use it anymore. Then there's the press doing their thing about asking inane questions that Trump has inane answers to. Like whether he's going to pardon the current New York City mayor. Who cares? That's playing hardball? That's being a hard-hitting journalist? And really, who is shocked that Trump thinks grifting is okay? But the big bombshell hiding within a thimble was a question about the post office. Now keep in mind, the Republican Party has been trying to get rid of the post office for over 25 years now. They want to get rid of it and do what they always do. Privatize it so they can cultivate more donors. One other little thing. Keep in mind that Jeff Bezos just donated $1 million to Trump's inauguration, and he's scheduled to meet with him next week. So watch this.
Well, there is talk about the Postal Service being taken private. You do know that. Not the worst idea I've ever heard. It really isn't. You know, it's a lot different today with between Amazon and UPS and FedEx and all the things that you didn't have. But there is talk about that. It's an idea that a lot of people have liked for a long time. We're looking at it. I think we're looking at that along with a lot of us.
So here you have classic Trump tricks we have seen 1,000 times. Trump claiming that people are saying, some people think, like he has no agency in this. Trump is the one who appointed the current Postmaster General, Louis DeJoy. And from the start, DeJoy has had two jobs: prevent Democrats from voting and destroy the post office so that Republicans can privatize it. Well, watch John Ossoff grill DeJoy.
You said at the hearing in April that we would be, quote, where we need to be in about 60 days, correct?
I believe so, yep.
It's been 233 days. Sound right?
I don't
It's
know.
been 233 days. On-time delivery of first-class mail in Metro Atlanta and North Georgia is now at 75%, correct? Are we where we need to be?
Where we're going to be for a little bit, yes.
Are we where we need to be?
Where we're going to be.
It's a simple question. Do you believe that 75%
Think for right now, with
on-time delivery
transitions
of
that we're
mail in
doing,
North Georgia is where we need to be?
50.
One other little fact about DeJoy. When he was questioned by Congress in 2020 about whether he has been promised a pardon by then President Trump, he refused to answer. This fix has been in since the day Trump appointed DeJoy. Guys like Jeff Bezos are just waiting around until they can buy up the delivery service market share when they privatize the USPS. And this is what life is going to be like under Trump. There is going to be a new battle every day, every week, every time you turn around. There is going to be another battle to save this country. The goal is to wear us down. Start getting in shape. Get ready to answer the call every single day, every single time. I'm Anthony Vincent Gallo for Occupy Democrats.